Another airsoft review. I'm going to be doing the Echo1 P90. This is my second AEG that I have ever owned. I've loved this gun since, and I've had it since it came out in the October 3rd. One thing to note, please forgive the wind. It's kind of windy out today, so let's go ahead and get to the review. Yeah. Here's the box. This is how it comes with this pretty cool little box. Don't mind those numbers, they're there for return information. There, and finally there, and then the back of the box. Pretty cool. Alright. First off, when you open the gun, when you open the box up, you will see that this is pretty much what you get. There will be an instruction manual, and you will have a charging, unjamming rod in here. Both of those I lost. The unjamming rod broke, and the manual I lost. So you get two standard 68 round magazines. You get a metal flash hider counterclockwise. You get a 1100 milliamp 9.6 volt battery, and you get a charger with your battery. Alright, and then you get the gun, of course. It'd be funny if you didn't get the gun. Alright, let's talk about the gun. The gun is full plastic except for the forward receiver that is full metal. Now, from the back of the gun, you got this nice little rubberized butt pad, not really rubber, but who says it isn't. From there to the front of the gun is primarily pretty much plastic except for the upper receiver, like I said. It is the bull-up design, which means that the gearbox and all the firing mechanisms are in the back, even on the real steel. To take the magazine out, you pull it down on these two tabs, releasing the magazine, and you pull it out, and then to put it in, slide it in, push it in place. Alright, let's take the magazine out first. Alright, so this is the gun. If it was the real steel version, the ammunition would feed down through here, and it would fire out through here. This is the actual loading station for the real magazines. As you can see, this is where the BBs feed into, and then the air nozzle is just behind this. The air nozzle is plastic, so you might want to upgrade that, or if you can't, or whatnot. I don't even know anything about nozzles, internals, or crap. Yeah, I'm pretty stupid when it comes to that. Anything else about this gun? This gun is seamed. Woohoo! You can see the seam lines all the way through the gun. Whoops. Especially here in the back. It broke on me. The seamed cracked, and I will explain that later. To remove the upper receiver from the rest of the body, you press this little button here. Press the button, and it slides off like that. This whole piece here is full metal. You've got the hop-up unit and the wheel. If it's turned all the way to the right, like so, the hop-up is off. If you turn it all the way to the left, the hop-up is on. So anything to the left is hop-up. Alright, to take this out, you push in, twist to the right, and pull out. To put it back in, do the same thing, but you go to the left, push in, turn right. That's pretty much how you put it back in. Alright. This has the Mad Bull blue blocking in it, so it's really nice to have that in there as well. Now to put this back in, you pretty much do it the same way as you took it out. You slide it on there, push down on the tab, and then push it in place, and then it won't go anywhere. The threads on this are counterclockwise, so you can get any counterclockwise suppressor, and that works on there. To take the orange tip off, just boil up some water, get a hair dryer, and just melt the glue that is on this. Once it's off, it's off. The threads on this are pretty unique. As you can see, they're a little different. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. They're pretty different. It's not a full round counterclockwise threads. It's parted up in here. Pretty different. So yeah. What else? Pretty much it. That covers the basics of the gun. The battery compartment is in the back. But before I get to that, I forgot to mention the selector switch. You got safe, semi, and auto. Now, cool feature about this gun is that on the automatic setting, if you pull it back halfway, it shoots on semi. If you push it in all the way, it does full auto. Pretty unique feature. For semi only is semi-auto. Alright, battery compartment. And then I'll get to the rails. Battery compartment. On the bottom here, there's a tab. You push in on the tab and you pull down, revealing the compartment. To put the battery in, there's a compartment up here on the very top of this, where this goes in like so. And then you connect the batteries and put it in there. One thing to note, the batteries, the cable, the wiring on this battery is pretty long. It should have been a lot shorter because it's almost, the wiring is almost too much for the back of this. There's not a lot of space to put all of your wiring and then stuff all the batteries in there, the batteries and the wires, and so it's frustrating. Over time though, with this, the battery being in there and then the cables being really tight up against this and that having to go up, it actually started to separate on the seam, which you did a very nice job in doing that. Plus, the seam is the absolute weakest part on any airsoft gun. Alright, the rails. Rails are 20 millimeters, pretty common in airsoft. This does fit the NC Star 1x25 red dot, which I do have a review. I will get a link to that review in this video. And then you've got two side, both on the left and right part of the gun, up in here, as you can see, both sides. If you're putting a mounted flashlight on there, you can't bring it all the way back. They're just short. They're probably only like 3 inches long, not even. So you're pretty limited in doing that. So that's pretty much the basic overview. This gun is both ambidextrous, so you're left-handed, you're going to love this gun. If you're right-handed, you're going to love this gun. This gun is a great gun. It shoots at 390 feet per second, or at least that's what mine is. I got it from Airsoft GI for $155. Now, since of the airsoft inflation, this thing is now $175. So pretty ridiculous, I know, but the charging handle function, I forgot to mention this, charging handle is functional, as you can see here. And that's pretty much it. I have a target set up out at 100 feet, and that's all I'm going to be testing it for. So it would be 100 feet with .2s, and they're not the Crossmans like I use for my UTG MK23. These are high quality 5.98 millimeter BBs. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. So let's get to shooting. Oh, who's the baby girls? Who's the baby girls?